Hey guys, welcome back here to week 2 of NFL predictions, guys. And yeah, we're gonna begin it here. Alright. I mean, we did solid last week. I mean, we didn't do the best, but we didn't do the worst either. So we're gonna check how we did last week first. Alright guys, so for this week, for week 1, our predictions we got correct. We went 11-5. Not bad. Not the best. Week 1's the most unpredictable because we haven't seen any of the teams. Some of them look a little different than expected. Some look the same. I mean, it's only week 1, so like there's gonna be a lot of different things and rust and stuff. So some teams are gonna look better as the games go on and stuff. There's some upsets and stuff, and we'll talk about that. So yeah, we're gonna go on to week 2. Alright, we're back here. Alright, we're going to be going for our first matchup, which is the Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins on Thursday Night Football. And yeah, I mean, the Bills, they played a solid game. I mean, the offense started out slow in the first half, but in the second half, they picked it up and won. I didn't get to see too much of it, but yeah, I mean, that's what it was. Just a high-scoring game, and they played solid enough, and their offense is really good. These are Josh Allen, of course, but they go as far as he goes. But the Dolphins... Yeah, another case scenario. They started out really slow in the first half against the Jaguars, and they came back to win. I feel like with the Bills game, at least, I mean, yeah, it wasn't like the Jags just collapsed in the second half. I don't even know, score any points. I don't think they even, like, did they score? Maybe they scored a field goal, but I don't know. But the Dolphins just came back, won. They didn't even play that in the first half. Well, at least the Bills played a decent amount in the first half, scored a little, but the Dolphins came back, won the game barely. I mean, if they face any other team, they probably lose. But for this one, it's tough to pick early here. I'm going to go with the Bills here in a close one. 37-31. I think it's going to be high scoring. All right, next one we got is the New York Jets at the Tennessee Titans. The Jets, it was Rodgers' first game in a year and a half after Achilles tear. He looked solid. He had a really good touchdown pass to Allen Lazard. I mean, he is a little inconsistent. Their defense didn't look that good. The 49ers dominated that game, but yeah, shocked the defense didn't do too good, but which is a little worrisome, but I mean, the offense should get better, and yeah, they should have a better offense this year under him, man. I think maybe it might take him a little bit to get the rust out. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if this is his ceiling right now in his career, or if this is just like rust. I mean, I guess we'll see, but yeah, we'll move on to the Titans here, which they blew that game. The Bears had no offense, just bad mistakes. A pick six by Will Levis. Jeez. Game was bad. I mean, I didn't see too much, but they looked a little off. Their defense kept them in it. They should have won that game against the Bears. I mean, yeah, nothing more to say here. I'm going to pick the Jets here. Then it's going to be I think it'll be something, maybe not decently close. I'm going to pick 24-14. Alright, next we got the Cleveland Browns at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't want to say Browns. My gosh, they look terrible. All I'm going to say about the Browns is their offense looked terrible. I mean, there was actually a stat where, like, half of the plays they ran didn't even pass the line of scrimmage, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know how that happens. Watson looks lost. Like, he can't throw past 5 yards. I mean, they are screwed. I mean, like, I don't even know what you could say about the defense because the offense couldn't move the ball at all until the end of the game. It's like they couldn't really, and even they scored a garbage time touchdown. It really doesn't matter. They got blown out by the Cowboys. And next we got the Jags, who they blew that game. They looked good in the first half offensively. Second half, they collapsed. And I don't know. I mean, you can't keep playing like that. I thought they'd be past that, but you can't keep having that stuff happen. And yeah, like, you just can't. It's not a good look. Jacksonville, but if the Browns offense looks like that bad, I don't care who you are. If the Jags only have to put up like 20 points, it shouldn't be too hard. Like, and they have a guaranteed win, I think they'll be fine. I think they're gonna win 21-13. All right, next we got the Raiders at the Ravens. The Raiders, what do you expect from when they have Gardner Minshew as your starting QB? Nothing more, just mid. I mean, they expected their defense and then that punt, 4th and 1 down in the fourth quarter in your own field. 4th and 1, you don't go for it. What is that, dude? You gotta go for it. Even if you do trust your defense there, it's like, dude, you gotta go for it there. It's just, I don't know, bad, man. I mean, just like I predicted them to be the worst team in the league, but I don't know. I just have a feeling, just because I have a feeling. But continue the Ravens here. I mean, They played a solid game. It was kind of weird. Just feel like they got bested by the Chiefs. In the end, Lamar was trying to do too much, and like still did that miscommunication with Zay Flowers, and then that throw of Isaiah Likely kind of sucked. He had his foot out, like the Kevin Durant, the foot on the line, kind of sucks. But other than that, I mean, the Chiefs are a hard team, so they played a close game. I mean, this one's gonna be easy. Ravens are gonna blow them out. I'm gonna go 28-10. All right, next game we got is the Steelers at the Broncos. The Steelers, one of two teams, including the Giants, kick all field goals. The defense bailed out that offense as usual. Where the Steelers, I watched the game since I'm a fan, so I don't know. I could talk a lot more about it. They were moving down the field. Like, dude, I was predicting the play calls. Every formation out of pistol was a run. It was like, I don't understand. It's just predictable offense. It's how Tomlin wants to play. They got on the red zone once. They kicked a bunch of field goals. It's classic Steeler football. And their defense balled out. TJ Watt is a goat, though. He had a great week last week. They only had like one or two punts, which shocked me. It wasn't that they were punting. It's just they couldn't get past like the 30-yard line. It was weird other than one time. But yeah, next we're going to go to the Broncos here where Bo Nix's debut didn't play too well. The Seattle defense pretty good. And they got two safeties, though. It was a weird game. Very weird game. Just couldn't capitalize on opportunities. And yeah, I mean, like I said, preseason doesn't mean everything. He's only a rookie, so it's not a big deal. Even though he's played in college for 5 years, even though he has, it doesn't matter. It's like the NFL was such a different breed. Like, it's different. So even the SEC, nothing can compare to the NFL. So it's kind of harder, yeah. But I think the Steelers D is gonna give Bo Nix problems, and Mike Tomlin is good as when he's coaching against rookie QBs. So the Steelers is gonna be another low score. I'm gonna go 17-13 Steelers. All right, next one we got the Bengals at the Chiefs. This is probably game of the week. Bengals, if they look like they did last week, maybe it's not game of the week. Their offense bad. I mean, maybe Russ or Bro. He said his wrist was fine, so I don't know, but that was terrible. Their offense, they blew that game, and that one fumble by who fumbled that tight end fumbled the ball before they got on the end zone stuff before the goal line. I'm like, what the heck? They just had opportunities, blew it. The Patriots didn't play good. They just played safe. It was just like they just let the Bengals collapse and they beat them. It was like nothing they did. The Bengals didn't look that good. I mean, I guess their defense was fine, but it's the Patriots. They're not that a good offense. And next we got the Chiefs. The NFL is cooked. They now have Xavier Worthy. I mean, the offense is upgraded. The defense is about the same. It was better. They played a solid game. Mahomes really didn't throw anything. Like they were not even like doing like any deep passes. Like there were a couple big plays, but like they were keeping it more just like keeping like short, like 5 to 10 yard passes mostly. It's like they weren't really like going deep at all. So it's like if it's working, it's working. Why change it up? They had some couple big plays. They had that Xavier Worthy touchdown run. So yeah. Sorry, receiving touchdown for this game, but yeah, I don't know. But I think the Chiefs are going at home. The Bengals look like they're struggling. I think the Bengals will bounce back here. I'm going to go 27-20. All right, next game we got is the Indianapolis Colts at the Green Bay Packers. The Colts, Anthony Richardson is a wild card dude. He had the best throw of the year. That 6-yard touchdown pass was crazy to Alec Pierce. But also, he only completed 9 passes for 19 yards, but he's proving that like he could put up like a decent... The offense can put up good, like, decent amount of points. He put up 27 with how inconsistent he is. So, I guess we'll see. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting team to look out for, the Colts. Wild card, too. It's just boom or bust like Anthony Richardson. I don't know. Just because of him. But, yeah, I mean, they played tough. It was a close game against the Texans. Fortunately, they lost. But the Texans are one of the better teams in the league. So, they're still projected to. And, yeah. Let's go to the Packers here. They played a solid game. Love played pretty well. It's unfortunate he has an MCL sprain. But he played a solid game. What he did, it was just... That's the one thing. Their defense looked okay. But the one thing is Jordan Love. He's going to come back this year, but you hope he comes back in a couple weeks. And I don't know. This game, if Love was under center, I'd pick the Packers. But Malik Willis is starting. Interested to see what he does. Hasn't really had a full chance. Had a couple of starts here, but really hasn't had a chance. But I'm taking the Colts here. I think it's gonna be a blowout, 28-10. I don't know. I just think it's gonna be a blowout. But you never know. Malik Willis could blow out. All right, next we got the Chargers at the Panthers. The Chargers played a good game last week. I mean, like, yeah, the defense actually played good. Like, Cooper played good. The offense played good. I mean, for the weapons. Just a good game overall for them. Playing pretty good. So, Raiders, division rival, usually pretty competitive when it's them two playing. But, yeah, I mean, nothing more to say. Joe Alt looked pretty good in his debut. And Lau McConkey was the only receiver to have a touchdown for any rookie receivers this week. So, that's nice. But next, we're going to the Panthers, Carolina. Oh, my gosh. You guys are as bad as last year. And they lost their best defensive player, Derrick Brown, for the year, which sucks. But that game was bad. It's funny because, like, the thing is, they couldn't even score in garbage time. I'm like, Bryce Young's still overthrowing guys, and he just looks cooked. Other than that rushing touchdown, it's like, he's going to be traded for a 6th-round pick or something this offseason. He just looks bad, and I don't know. I mean, with Canales, I don't know. With how Baker played, you never know. Maybe it was just more Baker than Canales, probably. I don't know. That's what it seemed like. But it's only week 1, so you can't tell. But this is going to be an easy game for the Chargers here. Nothing more to say. Panthers looking like the worst team in the league. I'm picking the Chargers here. 24-9. I know it's a weird score. They'll kick 3 field goals. I don't know. But next, we got the Seahawks at the Patriots. The Seahawks defense looked pretty good. Was giving Bo Nix some trouble in the offense, though. 2 safeties. The offense, I feel like they could have won by more. I'm shocked it was that close. I don't know how. Like, even that, like, eventually the offense was going to be inconsistent, but they got the job done. So it doesn't matter too much. But, yeah, I mean, solid job for them. I mean, let's move on to the Patriots. Good stuff. The defense did good against Cincy. I mean, the offense did enough to win the game. A solid game for the Patriots. I mean, like, they were still in the rebuild stage, but I feel like this is just, like, you to see, like, they're just trying to develop the team. They don't really have a good O-line, so Drake May's not starting it. I don't know. He probably will. Maybe not. You never know, but I'm going to take the Seahawks here. 2 teams have good defenses. I think it's going to be lower scoring. I'll go 20-13. All right, next match we got on Sunday Night Football, the Bears at the Texans. The Bears, Williams did not look that good in his first week. But like I said, the rookie, you take time. I mean. But yeah, like I feel like the defense did a great job. The Bears defense is pretty good. So they did all the heavy lifting for him. He only threw like 93 yards, I think. I think he was the first number 1 overall pick in a while to win in his debut. So, I mean, like, it's going to be a tough matchup with the Texans, but maybe the defense could help. But, I mean, the offense got to look better. And they got to run more. I mean, they got to run the ball more. Only 14 carries for the running backs. You got to do more than that if you want to win games. Help Williams out. I mean. You know what I mean? But, yeah, and Doomsday's out, and was Keenan Allen out too, or no? That's what I was thinking there for a second. I thought I heard something, maybe he might play, I don't know. No, Doomsday's out for at least a week or 2, I think, but, yeah. You should have DJ Moore, so I think they should, I think it shouldn't be too big of a blow, but I don't know. But let's continue. The Texans played really good week 1. Offense looked good. Mixon went off on the ground, had the most scrimmage yards this week. I mean, Stephon Diggs had 2 TDs in his debut. Nico Collins had over 100 yards. I'm going to say more. There's a good shootout there. Texans won. The offense looks good. I mean, I guess we'll see if the defense, but some pieces to it. But yeah, this is a good team, and I think the Texans are going to take it here. 23-17. The Bears have solid defense, so I think maybe they'll contain a little bit. But next, we got the 49ers at the Vikings. The 49ers dominated the Packers. Looked like the best team in football again. I mean, like, they couldn't be stopped. The offense was really good. The defense was really good. The whole team's really good. Jordan Mason had a great game with CMC being out. And CMC may be out for a little bit. They said, like, the injury could be a couple months, which wouldn't be good. Sam Darnold was probably one of the best QBs last week. Probably second or third best performance at least. Wow. That was a good game, though. The defense shut down the Giants. I mean, Giants offense isn't that good, so not shocker. But the offense is way better than I expected. And, yeah, I mean, impressed. But I still think the 49ers are going to take it here. I think, honestly, they're going to have some trouble and stuff. And honestly, I'm going to give it 27-13. All right, next we got the Saints at the Cowboys. The Saints blew out the Panthers, but they're the Panthers, so it really doesn't say too much. I mean, it does say that you're at least mediocre if you could ball bad teams, but it doesn't mean you're a good team, you know what I mean? They were mediocre last year. They really haven't changed too much, so I don't know. Until they change, until they beat someone that's good, I'll just keep them at like mediocre. I think everyone would agree with that, but almost anyone. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, they just dominated on every front. Like I don't know what else there is to say. But next we got the Cowboys. Also the same thing. They dominated on every front against the Browns. Was another easy game. Did good. If you could play like that every week, I think they'd want to. I mean, it could get kind of boring though to watch blowouts because then there's no tension. But I mean, good games by both teams. And yeah, I think the Cowboys at home, they're gonna take this one here. 31-20. Alright, next we got the Giants at the Commanders. This is usually a competitive game, so it's gonna be a close one. I know, they always play close. The Giants, they are terrible. Daniel Jones looked lost. The defense really couldn't do anything when the offense is so bad. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. Brian Dable and Shane may be fired. You gave him that contract over signing Saquon? Like, why? You could have kept Saquon and drafted a QB even like these last couple of years. Oh my gosh, it's like, here's the thing. I know he had that 1 year, but it's like, you don't give him that big of a deal. You give him a prove-it deal. You don't give him a 4-year, $60 million deal. I don't know. That's just dumb. But yeah, next we go to the Commanders here. I mean, the Commanders' defense is terrible. I thought Dan Quinn would change it. It's still bad. My gosh. I mean, I guess it could change since week 1, but the Buccaneers just had an amazing game against. And basically, like, here's the thing. With the Commanders, it's just... James Daniels had 2 rushing touchdowns debut. He probably was the best rookie QB this week. Like, he looked solid, had some solid plays, but it's like, there's nothing you could do when they score, like, was it 37, I think, around there? But yeah, they just got destroyed. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do, man. This one's going to be a competitive game. I know this is bold. I'm going to put it 24-21. I don't know what it is about, but I don't know. Every time I watch this team, they score a lot of points. I mean, they both go in like a shootout. I don't know why, but I mean, for the Steelers, I don't know. I'll pick the Commanders though. Next, we got the Buccaneers at the Lions. This is going to be a good matchup. Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, the best performance. He had 4 TDs last week. I mean, he balled out. He showed that he was definitely worth that contract. And one of the most underrated QB contracts, if not the most. I mean, like, he didn't get as much as some of the other guys, and honestly, he could be maybe, like, as good, maybe a little worse. So it's definitely worth it. And Mike Evans had a great day. Godwin did. I mean, they're ready. I mean, the defense did good. I mean, they kept it contained. It was just, like, it was a great game there. I mean, for them. Great way to start the season on a statement like that, even if it was against a weaker team like the Commanders, but yeah, still a good game. And the Lions, a close game against the Rams. I mean, they kept it competitive the whole game. They won an OT. Didn't get the COT at all, so couldn't really say anything about that, but yeah, good game for the Lions. I mean, they look solid. Amon-Ra St. Brown really didn't get any, like, he only had 1 catch, so you should see how they did that. Jameson Williams looks really good. He looks like he had a breakout season. So, yeah, I think, like, this, like, ready and stuff. This is going to be a fun matchup. We go from the Lions vs. Rams, a wild card matchup, to the Lions vs. Buccaneers divisional round matchup. And I think the Lions are going to take it again. This is going to be a good game. I think 27-24. All right, next we got the Rams at the Cardinals. The Rams lost in, like I just talked about it before, a solid game. I mean, the one thing is I'm really sad. Nakua's out, though, on the IR, and he might be out even more than 4 weeks, so that sucks. And, I mean, like, with their team, like, Cooper Kupp got targeted, I think, like, over 20 times. I read the stat line, he had, like, 11 catches, probably 20 times. I'm like, oh, boy, he's going to get a lot of targets. He's going to have a good, like, he's going to have a lot of yards when Nakua's out. But Kyron Williams had a good game. I mean, it's just a good game overall for the team. The Rams even did it solid. I mean, it was just a good back and forth game. So our game took a little bit to get going. Both teams didn't say that, but after that, like, it started getting going and the offense started to get going. Yeah. So second half they started getting better. So there you go. Next we got the Cardinals. A shootout. Nothing you could do there. I mean, the Cardinals have a worse roster. Kyler Murray tried his best, but dude, when they have Josh Allen, he's just gonna go crazy too. He went crazy though, but yeah, good game there. Good sign to show that they can compete with some other top tier teams in the league. But Yeah, I think this one's going to be a good game here. I think it'll be another good one. 28-24. All right, next we got the Falcons at the Eagles on Monday night. The Falcons offense looked horrendous. Like, Kirk Cousins, though. What the heck? Dude, he got the bag, though, honestly. They just didn't look that good. Other than one drive, and they ended up with a Kyle Pitts touchdown. Other than that, they just looked like shit. They couldn't do anything, to be honest. I mean, if they had any offense, they would have beat the Steelers easily. But, yeah, I mean, the Steelers defense just gave them a lot of trouble, and the offense struggled. So next, we got the Eagles, and they played a good game there. Good competitive game, got down to the wire there. Dude, Saquon, though, had a couple touchdowns there. He had 2 touchdowns. Looked really good. I mean, oh boy, watch out. They have a premier back now, but yeah. Their defense looks better. I mean, kind of just going so hard though, but yeah. Interesting. I think this will be a good game. I think the Eagles are going to win this one. Falcons still have a solid D, but I think they're going to win 24-17. And yeah, those are my NFL Week 2 predictions, guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I don't know how many I'm going to go right or wrong. My prediction is I'm going to go 13-3 this week. I guess we'll see for next week, guys. All right, till next time, everyone. Peace out. Bye.